Have you ever wondered why so many people, despite being surrounded by others, still feel lonely? Why is it that in a world driven by connection, a growing number of individuals are choosing to walk the path of singleness? Could it be that society's constant pressure to seek companionship has led us away from something profound, something essential? This video will not merely suggest that being single is better, it will show you how. What if the time spent alone could be the key to unlocking your fullest potential? What if solitude, embraced correctly, could foster the kind of personal growth, freedom, and self-mastery that Stoicism teaches? The ancient Stoic philosophers believed that true contentment, true happiness, is found within oneself, not through external relationships. Today, we'll explore how this philosophy, grounded in self-sufficiency and resilience, can transform how you see your single life. Being single is not about isolation, nor is it about rejection. It's about opportunity. In this video, I'll present 5 powerful reasons why being single, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, might just be the most enriching path for your personal journey. And trust me, these reasons will leave you seeing your single life in a completely different light. Stay with me until the end, where we'll unravel the most important truth, that being alone does not mean being lonely. It's time to shift your perspective to see singleness not as a lack, but as a gift. Let's dive in. 1. Freedom to make your own choices. What does it mean to live life on your own terms? In the chaos of modern life, many of us forget the beauty of freedom, the kind of freedom that Stoicism values deeply. How often do we make choices based on the expectations of others? Whether it's a partner, family, or society, external pressures often dictate the course of our lives, subtly steering us away from our true selves. But in singleness, we are handed a rare and powerful gift: autonomy. In Stoicism, one of the key principles is the idea that we should focus on what is within our control. What is more within our control than the decisions we make about our own lives? The single life allows us to do exactly that. You don't need to consult anyone about major life choices. You are free to act according to your own values and desires. Imagine the possibilities. What if, for instance, you wanted to travel across the world or change careers overnight? Being single means there are no compromises, no negotiations, no conflicting schedules. This might sound small, but it is profound. Every day you wake up as a single person is a day that belongs completely to you. You are the sole architect of your time and your path. Think of the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus. He taught that true freedom is not found in external circumstances, but in the mastery of oneself. The single life is an opportunity to practice this form of self-mastery. Without the distractions of a romantic partner, you can focus purely on your own growth. This freedom isn't just about the big decisions, but about the small daily choices that shape who we are. How much of your day is spent doing things you don't truly want to do? How much of your time is invested in obligations that aren't aligned with your true values? These are important questions to reflect on. The Stoics would urge you to examine the quality of your choices and whether they lead to a life of virtue and fulfillment. Singleness offers the clarity to make choices that are authentically your own, free from the pull of external expectations. Moreover, freedom in singleness is not just about indulgence. It's about crafting a life that is rich in purpose. When you're not bound to the needs of a relationship, your mind is free to explore what truly matters to you. Perhaps there are passions you've long neglected, or hobbies you've been curious about but never pursued. Now is the time to cultivate them. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that every day is an opportunity to work on ourselves, to grow in wisdom, and to act according to nature. In singleness, there are no distractions from this pursuit. In a world obsessed with relationships and coupledom, it's easy to forget the value of solitude. But Stoicism reminds us that the highest form of freedom is the freedom of the mind. It is the ability to think, choose, and act according to our own reason and purpose. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Being single allows you to reclaim this inner freedom. It allows you to be true to yourself, to your own path, and to make decisions that reflect who you are at your core. And isn't that the kind of freedom we all crave? The freedom to be fully and unapologetically ourselves? So, as you continue through this journey of singleness, ask yourself, are you making the most of your freedom? Are you using this time to craft the life you truly want? The choices are yours. Embrace them fully. If this resonates with you, stay tuned as we explore even more reasons why being single, far from being a limitation, might just be the most empowering decision you can make. Up next, we'll dive into how singleness offers unparalleled opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. 2. Time for personal growth and self-discovery. What does it mean to truly know yourself? In the busyness of daily life, with its constant distractions and obligations, how often do we actually pause to reflect on who we are and what we want? For many, relationships provide comfort and companionship, but they can also blur the boundaries between our own desires and the needs of another. When was the last time you sat in silence and asked yourself, what do I really want out of life? Singleness offers you that chance. In the philosophy of Stoicism, self-awareness is key. The Stoics often spoke of the importance of understanding oneself, our strengths, our weaknesses, and our capacity for growth. They believed that life is a journey of constant improvement and that one of our greatest duties is to ourselves, to become the best version of who we are. This can only happen when we take the time to reflect, to explore, and to grow. When you're single, you have the unique opportunity to focus entirely on your own personal development. This isn't about selfishness, it's about self-mastery. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, constantly emphasized the importance of inner work. He wrote in Meditations, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Singleness provides you the space to do just that. Without the distraction of a romantic relationship, you can dedicate your time to discovering your passions, honing your skills, and cultivating your mind. What are you passionate about? What do you wish you had more time for? These questions often go unanswered in relationships, where compromise is necessary, and your own needs can sometimes be pushed aside for the sake of the partnership. But when you're single, your time is your own. You can take up new hobbies, learn new skills, and dive deep into your personal interests. Think of it like the caterpillar in its cocoon. Just as the caterpillar must spend time in solitude to transform into a butterfly, you too can use this period of singleness to evolve. What aspects of yourself are waiting to be discovered? What talents, ambitions, or dreams have you set aside because of life's demands? Now is the time to rediscover them. Stoicism encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth, and singleness is no different. It's not about isolation, it's about transformation. You can use this time to work on areas of your life that need improvement, whether it's your physical health, your emotional resilience, or your intellectual pursuits. When there's no partner to lean on, you learn to lean on yourself, and that creates a deeper sense of confidence and self-reliance. Are you making the most of your time alone? Are you investing in yourself, in your future, and in your potential? The Stoics believed that every moment of our lives is an opportunity to grow and improve. Being single allows you to fully dedicate yourself to this journey of self-discovery, whether it's through reading, meditation, exercise, or learning a new skill. Now is the time to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Ask yourself, how can I grow today? What steps can I take to move closer to my ideal self? In the words of Seneca, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. Being single is a period ripe with opportunities to learn, to grow, and to evolve. As you continue to explore the benefits of singleness, remember that this is your time to transform. This is your time to build the foundation for the person you want to become. Embrace it. In the next section, we'll dive into a fascinating truth: how being single can actually lead to richer, more diverse relationships. Relationships that fulfill in ways that romantic ones often cannot. 3. Healthier and more diverse relationships. When we think of love, we often think of romance, the intense passion, the whirlwind of emotions, the kind of connection that songs and movies are built around. But are romantic relationships the only kind of love that truly matters? What if the depth and stability of friendship or the unconditional support of family were just as valuable, if not more so? In a world that places romantic relationships on a pedestal, it's easy to forget the other, perhaps quieter forms of love that exist around us. Yet Stoicism teaches us to value relationships that are built on virtue, wisdom, and mutual respect. According to Stoic philosophy, it is not the intensity of emotions that matters, but the quality of the connections we form. Friendship, in particular, was highly valued by the Stoics. It was seen as a relationship built not on fleeting desires, but on a shared pursuit of goodness. When you are single, you have the freedom to invest in these kinds of relationships. Without the emotional and time-consuming demands of a romantic partner, you can deepen your friendships, reconnect with family, and even broaden your social circle in ways that enrich your life. Think about it. How many of your friendships or family ties have been neglected because your attention was focused on a romantic relationship? How often have you missed opportunities to connect with others because of the time and energy invested in a partner? Singleness opens up a world of possibilities for connection. You can engage with a wider variety of people, experience different perspectives, and build relationships that are meaningful and fulfilling in their own right. There's a reason why many people report that their most cherished relationships are not romantic, but platonic. Friendships built on trust, loyalty, and shared values often last longer and are less volatile than romantic ones. They provide a sense of stability and belonging that can be just as rewarding, if not more so, than romance. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. When you are single, you have the time and emotional capacity to cultivate friendships like this. You can be more present, more attentive, and more supportive to those around you. You can form bonds that are not based on need or dependency, but on mutual respect and affection. Are you nurturing the relationships that truly matter? Are you investing time in the people who enrich your life? In singleness, you have the opportunity to build a diverse and fulfilling social network, one that provides a sense of belonging and community without the complications of romantic entanglements. This is a powerful reminder that love is not confined to romance. Friendship, family, and even the connection you form with yourself are equally valuable. As the Stoics teach, a life of virtue is one in which we form meaningful connections with others, not based on desire or fleeting emotions, but on shared values and mutual growth. So, take a moment to appreciate the relationships you already have. Look around you and ask, who are the people that bring joy and meaning into my life? How can I strengthen these bonds? In doing so, you'll find that singleness is not a state of loneliness, but a state of freedom. A freedom to connect more deeply and more meaningfully with those around you. Before we move on, I encourage you to stay with me until the end of this video. Together, we will explore even more reasons why being single is not just an alternative to relationships, but a powerful and fulfilling path in its own right. There's much more to discover. 4. Financial independence and empowerment. What does financial freedom mean to you? Is it the ability to buy what you want when you want? Or is it something deeper, the empowerment that comes from managing your own resources and living according to your values? In a world where relationships often come with financial obligations, being single offers a unique opportunity to gain full control over your financial life. Have you ever considered how singleness can lead to financial empowerment? In relationships, especially long-term ones, financial resources are often pooled together. This can lead to shared expenses, which, while practical in some cases, also means that much of your money goes towards sustaining the relationship itself, whether it's on date nights, gifts, or shared bills. While this isn't inherently negative, it does limit your ability to direct your financial resources toward your own personal goals and dreams. Being single, however, frees you from this dynamic. It allows you to focus solely on your own financial priorities. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-reliance and simplicity, aligns perfectly with the idea of financial independence. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca famously said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." What better way to embody this wisdom than by cultivating financial freedom in your single life? When you're single, you're free to manage your finances without compromise. Want to invest in your education, pursue a new hobby, or save up for a solo adventure around the world? The choice is entirely yours. You are in full control of how you allocate your money, and that kind of autonomy can be incredibly empowering. Financial independence is not just about saving money. It's about having the ability to make decisions that reflect your personal values, goals, and desires. Imagine the possibilities. Instead of splitting your resources to accommodate a partner's needs or desires, you can focus on what truly matters to you. This could mean starting a side business, furthering your education, or even building up savings for future security. The financial freedom that comes with being single opens up a world of opportunities that might otherwise be limited. But financial independence is more than just a practical benefit. It's a form of empowerment. It gives you the confidence to know that you are capable of managing your own life without relying on anyone else. This aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of self-reliance. The Stoics believed that true contentment comes not from external circumstances, but from within. By taking control of your finances, you are taking control of your own destiny. Are you making the most of your financial freedom? Are you using this period of singleness to build a solid foundation for your future? These are important questions to ask yourself, especially if you want to live a life that is aligned with Stoic values. Financial independence allows you to live according to your own principles, without the distractions or obligations that come with a shared financial life. Additionally, being single gives you the flexibility to live more simply, without the pressure of keeping up with the material expectations of a partner or maintaining the lifestyle that a relationship might require. You can focus on what truly matters. Stoicism teaches us that happiness is not found in material wealth, but in living a life of virtue, wisdom, and simplicity. Singleness gives you the chance to practice this philosophy in a way that is deeply empowering. As we move forward in this journey together, consider how you can use your financial independence as a tool for personal growth. How can you align your spending with your values? How can you invest in yourself and your future? Financial freedom is a powerful advantage of the single life, and when embraced fully, it can lead to a life of greater fulfillment and purpose. In the next section, we'll explore another crucial aspect of being single, how it allows you to focus more intently on your physical and mental health, an area where the principles of Stoicism can truly shine. 5. Focus on physical and mental health. What would your life look like if you could dedicate more time to your health, both physical and mental? How often do we find ourselves neglecting these vital aspects of our lives in the rush of daily obligations? In relationships, it's easy to fall into comfortable routines that can sometimes lead to less focus on health. However, when you're single, the opportunity to prioritize your well-being becomes much clearer. Have you noticed how singleness can be a pathway to greater health? Physical health is deeply connected to mental clarity, and Stoicism has long emphasized the importance of caring for the body as well as the mind. Seneca wrote, "A sound mind in a sound body." For the Stoics, a disciplined life meant paying attention to both physical and mental well-being, as they believed that the two were inseparable. Singleness offers a unique chance to focus on both areas in a way that strengthens your overall resilience and inner peace. Without the shared habits that often come with romantic relationships, like cozy nights in, indulging in comfort food, or simply falling into a sedentary lifestyle, you have the freedom to create your own routines that reflect your health goals. Think about it. How much more time would you have for regular exercise, preparing nutritious meals, or engaging in activities that reduce stress, like yoga or meditation? When you're single, you have full control over how you structure your days, and this allows for a deeper commitment to your health. But health is not just about physical fitness. It's about mental and emotional resilience too. Singleness provides you with the space to focus on your mental health in ways that might be more challenging in a relationship. Stoicism teaches that our thoughts and emotions are within our control, and it encourages us to practice mindfulness and reflection as tools for cultivating inner calm. When you're single, you have the opportunity to engage in practices like journaling, meditation, or therapy, all of which can help you strengthen your mental health and emotional well-being. Are you making the most of this time to build a strong, resilient mind and body? Are you taking advantage of the freedom singleness provides to create healthy habits that will serve you for the rest of your life? These are essential questions to ask yourself. The Stoics believed that discipline and self-care are key components of a virtuous life, and singleness gives you the space to develop these qualities without distraction. Moreover, focusing on your health during this period of singleness can have lasting effects. The habits you build now, whether they're related to physical fitness, mental resilience, or emotional well-being, will carry you forward into whatever future life holds, whether you remain single or eventually enter into a relationship. In this sense, singleness is a time for building a foundation of health that will support you through all of life's challenges. Imagine waking up each day feeling energized, focused, and at peace with yourself. Imagine having the time and space to pursue activities that nourish your body and mind. This is the gift of singleness. It gives you the freedom to prioritize your health, to take care of yourself, and to build a life that is balanced and strong. The Stoics would remind us that health is not something to be taken for granted. It is something to be cultivated daily through mindful practice and intentional action. As we close this section, I'd love to hear from you. What are some ways you've been focusing on your health during your time as a single person? How has singleness helped you prioritize your well-being? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I'm eager to hear about your own journey. We've explored how being single offers freedom, personal growth, richer relationships, financial independence, and the chance to focus on your health. These are all powerful reasons why being alone, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, is not a state of lacking, but a state of opportunity. Singleness is not about isolation. It's about self-reliance, empowerment, and living according to your own values. If you've found these insights valuable, I encourage you to share this video with others who might benefit from this perspective. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on future content where we continue to explore Stoic wisdom in modern life. And of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What has been the most meaningful part of your own single journey? Leave a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for joining me today. And remember, in the words of Marcus Aurelius, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Stay strong, stay inspired, and may you continue to grow on this Stoic journey.